This episode is brought to you by...
Good morning, everybody. I am Russ. This is Chris. Stephanie is over there. Hey, I want to apologize for not getting the show done yesterday. And, folks, Monday's show was my fault because I was uploading episode 2 of CH85. If you hadn't seen it, check it out.
We had enough to watch. Episode 12 of Cowboy and Lucky, and episode 2 of CH85 was up, so y'all had plenty to watch.
Yes.
Had plenty to watch. So
I got a deal, man. You patted me on the back just when that show started, and it kind of
I did.
Yeah, you know, and I'm not. I know that was a hey buddy pat, but I'm kind of getting mixed signals because was it a hey good job on the short pat or
It's a good shot. It's a good job on the long.
or yeah. So these signals you've been kind of getting me thrown off.
Hey, well, you know what? Here's the deal. Dr. Drew has a new show. Oh, Dr. Drew on HLN.
Don't mix that.
You can go watch it on CNN, and he had a panel of girls that were hot, super hot. Anyway, and they had some Maxim magazine questions
Right.
about how long should a man wait before making a move? How can a man tell? Because Dr. Drew was like, y'all just got men confused.
Right.
And so they answered them all. And I was thinking there, and I go, how do I know when to make my move? And it's just a feeling. But for me, it's just a feeling.
But what are you making the move on? Are you making
Like
the move?
that first kiss, that first.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
they. This wasn't a regular. Remember the one on MTV where him and what's his name talked about sex?
Oh yeah, Adam
Carolla.
Adam Carolla and him.
I mean, they were using,
Yep.
some good words on this show.
Right.
And, they asked me in at the mall, and one went, y'all, you can't make a move till after the 5th date. And so they asked the girls, and they went, there's really no set time. You're into a guy, and Dr. Drew went, what if some girl walks by me and goes, hey, Dr. Drew, good to see you.
Oh, dude, I've been working out. You rubbed a little long.
And he goes, the first thing I think is, she must like me. And they go, oh, she's just touchy-feely.
Yeah. You know what, man? I think it's different for who we are compared to what somebody else is looking for to read into it. For us back in the day, it was for you still me back in the day, and even when I was with Stephanie, before Stephanie, when I told her, I didn't wait for, man, I'm not going to wait for her that's trained, when I should do this, when I should do this.
Well, you've never had a conventional relationship.
Right.
I don't know if I have. I don't know if I've ever had that, would you like to go to dinner tomorrow?
That's
and
exactly
go
right.
to dinner and talk and go home.
True that.
I think...
I started with the home part first.
You want to go home and then let's go get something to eat?
After we finish, would you like to get something to eat?
Or would you run and get us something to eat while I watch ESPN?
Well, guys are confused because I think they're like, did she said hi to me? Is that what, like you said? And
I think if you're dating up, if you're dating somebody that's harder than you, I think I could see somebody getting, oh God, I don't want her to think, oh, I don't want to run her off. What if I say this? What if I do this? What if I make a move? But if you have the confidence,
I think that's what it is.
I think you'll know.
Yeah.
She will give you those signals, and it's just it just looks and.
I totally agree. It's understanding what she means in that yes, or what she means by that touch or that shaking the hand. Dude, we've got so many friends that don't understand.
One of the girls went, you will know if the girl is into you. If you text her, and there's a text already coming back before you get yours sent, she's into you. If you call and the first moment she calls you back, and if you're sitting there with her and she's looking you in the eye and not looking around, seeing what time it is, checking her phone, or
Hanging
going,
out with her
my friends are waiting. Those are all examples of,
Okay.
she's just not
All
that
right.
into you.
Good. And it was also a good movie. But it was He's Just Not That Into You, right?
Yeah.
I got it. Okay. Got it. I totally got it. But at this point, I got it. I think she's into me. There's been a couple of signals that everybody's noticed but me, but I really think she's into me. At what point do you Diet Coke Zero me, and slap the living crap out of me for drinking all that Coke Zero?
I don't know. I remember one time in my life that I thought somebody was into me, and she wasn't. She was a really flirty person, and we were all alone, and I just kind of stepped in to and she was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Hell, I was trying to get a kiss. What's it look like I'm doing?" I can play it off, but somebody with not much confidence would it just.
That's what I'm saying. At what point do you go, man? How do you still keep thinking she's into you? How does that reality not sit in? What does it take if those girls? I mean, even the girls Dr. Drew was saying. This is a
bad reference. This is a bad reference, but you know what? They're in there cooking that cake, and I can smell it, and I know that cake's there, and I want a piece of that cake. God, that cake's gonna be good. I want a piece of that cake. I know that cake's there. That cake I feel like it's right there, and until that cake is gone, you always want a piece of it.
But I hate to say this, Chris. I promise you, I have seen that cake dropped on the ground. There's been 6 people stepped on it. Caden peed on it twice, and it's still in there, and you still want it.
A lot of people do.
And Gracie even peed on it. There you go, and you still want that
Maybe
cake.
that's why. No. But you get, it's those rose-colored glasses. A lot of times people can run over you, go, "Listen, ain't nothing happening." And all you hear was, "Happening."
Yeah.
And so you put it in front of it. It's happening. No, it ain't.
I got a
ain't
date
happening.
going on,
You know?
boy. It's been happening. It's not happening on this show. Just trust me. I've got some exciting news, and we would like your comments on this. Give us your comments, girls and guys. How do you know? What would be the question here? How do you know if somebody's into you, or when? What's a good question for them to respond to? Steph, gallery.
I don't know. It's up. It's already up there because we've come up with it.
Yeah.
So we'll think of it, and it's right here.
It's right
Just
here.
read
Yeah,
right here.
read right there.
It's
Awesome.
been up here for a while.
Awesome.
The whole show.
It's been up since the show started.
We kind of do this back. The new show's going to be great,
Listen,
but this one is still we don't
exciting
take much time on
news. They have gotten the sheetrock up in the back. I went there today. Some inspectors were there. That was all about it. But Chris has got a gut feeling that things are going to happen this week.
Well, they got all the stuff dug out. I went around back today. They got all the big pipe back there. Just need to tie it in. And I think if the inspectors were there and they signed off on it, some things will start happening
I'm
inside.
excited. I'm
Just
excited. Hey, be excited for us.
tell a friend.
Tell a friend. Go watch Jack Rochelle, Chris Cox, Eric, I don't know his last name, Eric Actors, what I have in my phone, that's erotic. Go watch episode 12, Cowboy and Lucky. It was probably one of the most dramatic episodes we've had. And then when you're done with that, turn around and watch Jack Rochelle as an old man in CH-85.
And it's the one. It's the one with him and Chad.
Uh-huh.
And
Chad
Evans
right here.
boys.
Yeah.
The Evans boys.
The Evans boys are in there. So, until tomorrow, I am Russ, this is Chris, and we are out of here.